Welcome back to... Mike, how do you feel today?
Not in a mystery mood.
Come on, it's gonna be fun!
Can't put this off. There are clues to discover.
We have put this off for a while.
People to interact with. Love interests to spur.
Nope.
Nope.
How do I click? Okay, there we go.
It's been a while.
I think we were trying to scare ourselves up. Really? We're just staring at a door.
But it's quite interesting.
Nice. Good memory.
Thanks.
Okay, this is us. We are... What are we doing at the moment? That is not the button I wanted to press.
Nope, you right.
There we go. Oh, we have a lot of knives. I remember that much. Nails, tongs, skewers, duct tape. I think we were going to go on a murder rampage or something.
Probably.
Ice to keep the body parts cool. We just throw them outside. That is a fancy key.
Pity it doesn't unlock what we're looking for.
Yeah, we were trying to get in here, weren't we? That is...
We heard from...
There seems to be a security door.
We heard from Ratchet's assistant, who was really into us for some reason. Something about the accent.
Yeah.
He said that Ratchet was keeping a safe in there, and since we know the password is probably 666 based upon him keeping Bible verses in his hat.
Ah, yes. Yes. That's really evil. No, you're stealing other people's stuff. We are a detective. We have found the culprit.
Maybe I speak with you later, not now.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Please, please let him be the culprit.
That would be hilarious. It's just really aggressive. It's like, I'm busy. He runs out of meat. It's like, well, I'll have to use everything I have at my disposal.
Okay, let's work this out. So, you've got, like, the people at the beginning who were arrested, his accomplices. They showed that for some reason.
Uh-huh.
And then Ratchet receives a note saying you think you could, like, get away from us or whatever.
Okay.
So that basically could be two things. It could be people associated with Daisy Armstrong
Yeah.
who have found where Ratchet is and are taking revenge for her. Or it's his accomplices who are like, dude, we went to jail because of you.
And now we got out and we're in the middle of the snow in Russia somewhere.
I'm just curious as to why they showed that at the beginning, if anything.
I suppose. It's... We have a lot of knives. I don't know... We have the fingerprint thing, don't we? But we're getting them off people. So... Oh, that's right. We were going to go look at the fingerprints on the door and see if we can match them to anyone. Because we can do that now. We can look at the stuff like this.
Maybe we can use the fingerprint kit if that's a thing? Or did we just... Do we even have a fingerprint kit?
I don't think so.
I think we just talk to people and say, give us your fingerprints, and
Yeah,
they're like...
we were using the blank menu cards and some ink.
Okay.
Oh, mademoiselle.
And Poirot's in our head, I forgot about that.
There's got to be a way to open that. Maybe we can, like, forge some kind of lockpick.
Maybe.
It's mentioned that there isn't a key for it on the train. It's for the person at the next station.
We do have copper wires. We need to somehow prompt it. Let's go talk to Poirot. And we never got this guy's fingerprints, actually.
Well, he's a little suspicious then.
Maybe I speak with you.
Yeah. He is a bit suspicious. It's a bit of a mean move, though, if the mystery is, oh, it's him, but we couldn't even take his fingerprints. Yes!
Refusing to cooperate with an investigation is usually a bad sign.
Yeah. Oh, this buffet.
Oh, I know, it looks great.
I just don't have the appetite.
But you never eat anything.
Or sleep. You need to keep your strength up. You're on a train in the middle of a blizzard. Eating's not even going to last so long. They wouldn't have carried more coal than they need. Save weight.
We did talk to her, I think.
We did. We talked to everyone in here. We did also check the rooms to see if there were other people. This guy right here. That is a nice cravat, my friend. And this guy's mad at us because we stole his stuff.
Oops.
Yes.
Right in front of him, no less.
Yeah, he didn't really seem to... What is that?
I enjoy winter.
Ah, it's a leaf. Alright. Let's go check the rooms. We could go check the other carriage. I really want more fingerprints. Maybe once we've collected them all,
I refuse to use a walkthrough for this. We're doing so well. Oh no.
I've told you all.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah, we got him, and we got his
We
neighbour.
do the rooms?
We did these two. I think we left after speaking to this guy because we were like, oh wow, maybe we can access the safe.
Oh, we've talked to her. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Hello. Greta, you know Monsieur Poirot has asked me to help him investigate the murder.
Yeah, I have heard this. It is satisfactory with you?
Very. Will you help me?
I will try.
You're the only one who can help us, Greta.
Indeed.
Okay.
May I have your passport, please?
It is here.
Greta
Greta
Sigrid
Sigrid
Olsen.
49 of Stockholm.
Of course, I am a missionary now. Nurse at the school in Gemlik. And not much in Sweden.
Not much what in Sweden? Wait, never
You
mind. We have
gave
to get through
Mrs.
this.
Hubbard a headache powder last night.
Yeah, poor lady with the pain in the head.
That was around 10:40, I believe.
I am not sure.
You're going to be so useful to this, aren't you?
You know,
Suspicious!
This game really, really does give you the experience of being stuck on a train that's not moving for days on end.
Stagnant is a good word.
Did you leave this compartment again after helping Monsieur Poirot?
His ankle is not so very injured, you know. I looked at it again this morning. I think he is not as brave as some of my little children.
After Monsieur Poirot.
I woke several times, of course, but it is because you were peeking out and leaving the compartment, not I.
After that?
When you finally settled down.
Wow. Bitter
No,
much.
I was very tired from all the activity. I slept. If I had gone out, would you not have noticed?
I don't know. You might
I'm
be a
not sure.
ninja.
You were here in the lower berth.
I slept until the morning. I slept soundly enough that you might have gone out again. I do not know about that, but I myself was sleeping.
She's very suspicious.
I would like to fingerprint you.
But of what am I accused?
Murder.
Nothing, it's only formality.
I'm accusing you of murder,
Oh,
like everyone
I am
else.
sorry. Please fingerprint me.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Yeah, sure, take my fingerprints, smudges them as much as she can.
Your dressing gown is brown, is it not?
Yeah, you have seen it for yourself. Very comfortable, of Jaeger wool.
Jaeger? Jaeger mean hunter.
Yes, it does, but that's probably a thing. Maybe someone in the comments will know
Did
more
you see
about it.
anyone
I
in
have
the
no
corridor
idea.
when you
Maybe it's a
took
brand
Mrs. Hubbard the
from
medicine?
whenever this is.
Not in the corridor, no.
Somewhere else?
I opened the door to the dead man's compartment by mistake. Mr. Ratchet, I was much ashamed.
You went into Ratchet's room? So if we were to find fingerprints on his door handle, that would be suspicious?
What did you and Mrs. Hubbard talk about?
The pain in her head, it started at the back and sweep itself forward over her eyes and...
Anything else?
She asked me if the door between her compartment and Mr. Ratchet's is locked. I check it for her.
And?
It is locked.
So if we find your fingerprints on that as well, you have a story. Interesting.
Very interesting.
This is one of those games that, one of my pet peeves with games is when someone's talking and they clearly get interrupted, but there isn't actually any interruption in the dialogue. They just stop and then someone else starts up. Really irritating.
Did you actually see him?
Yeah, in his bed he was, reading a book.
Oh wait, so you went in his room and he was still alive?
Ah.
Did he say anything to you?
He laughed. He invited me. I do not care to repeat what he said. It inflamed my cheeks.
Oh
I
my.
left at once naturally and went into Mrs. Hubbard.
Stuck in her cupboard.
That means you were the last person to see Monsieur Ratchet alive.
Thanks for mentioning this, by the
I
way.
am suspected of all the people aboard the train. I am suspected.
Yes.
Yes.
What? Why wouldn't you be?
You were the last person to see him alive, and you have a motive. He was being very rude.
That is a frantic killing for
Have you
someone
ever
who was
been in
just being
America?
rude.
No. Almost I go once. I was to accompany an invalid lady, but it was cancelled. And much regretted. They are very generous, the Americans. They give much money to schools and...
That's what it was all about, wasn't it? You were after his money.
You stabbed him with 2 knives, one in each hand, and because you were better with one of the knives, that's why the marks were deeper for half of them.
Where did she get 2 knives?
There's a billion knives on this train.
True, but they're all different sizes.
Do you remember hearing
Even
of
better.
the Armstrong
Wow.
kidnapping case?
No. What was that?
This is like the first person who
A little
doesn't
girl
know
was
about this.
kidnapped and murdered.
She is so
Her
suspicious.
mother and an unborn child died in childbirth. A member of the staff committed suicide. Monsieur Ratchet was the man behind the kidnapping.
That there are in the world such evil men. It tries one's faith. The poor mother, my heart aches for her.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Well, you're totally not a villain. Nah, she's up high on the list.
Lock the door and call the police.
Dude, if we could call the police, we wouldn't be stuck behind an avalanche. This guy here just observes all our crazy stuff all day.
The train hasn't arrived at the next station for quite some time. I wonder when they're sending anyone.
Oh, this is Poirot. We'll wait to do Poirot. Mr. Poirot, where were you at the time of the murder?
Stabbing Ratchet.
I could never solve the case. I had no proof, so I decided just to kill him. Vigilante style. That's totally cool. Oh, hello.
Well, it's about time, I must say. Here I am with information that will solve your mystery for you, and it's hours before you show up. You are helping that famous detective, or whatever he is, aren't you?
Yes, madam, I have that honor.
I would think you'd be more on your toes. In America, the police would have arrested the culprit by now on my evidence.
Oh, I'm very sure.
Then let us proceed without delay.
What? Come find us! We are on a train about 7 feet wide. There is literally, you walk from one end to the other, you meet everyone.
Is everyone just sitting in their rooms waiting for us? There was like a
Yes.
scene in the loading screen. It's like, everyone go sit in whatever location you like and don't move until I've spoken to all of you.
They couldn't render my legs, so I had to sit here.
May I have your passport, please?
My passport? What do you want my passport for? I'm the witness, not the murderer. What is wrong with you people in this country?
Madam, I'm not even
This
sure
is
which country.
Yugoslavia, madam. I am French.
That's what I said.
Your passport. Thank you. You are Caroline Martha Hubbard of Great Neck, is it? Long Island?
That's what it says, doesn't it?
Can we just arrest her in general?
Look, we have a dozen knives in our inventory. I think we can solve this quite...
Can we bring them out? Can we bring out the... Oh, no, we can't.
If a little knife icon comes up in the conversation tree, then you know what to do.
Just a little bullet point and then a knife symbol.
Well, in the DLC, you are the murderer.
Ah, that would be amazing. Wow, everyone's just sitting alone in their rooms with all the locked doors. This is beautiful. We just go from room to room, the guy at the end of the train wondering why we slowly get covered in more and more blood.
I'm going to create one hell of a locked room mystery with this.
Everyone dies except me. Who's the culprit?
You are traveling to Paris to meet your daughter?
Yes, that I'm supposed to sail for home the day after tomorrow. Though, how can I do that stuck here? I'll never know.
Perhaps you should use your ego as a bouncy ball and fly there.